Hello folks, and welcome to a video on the 4-2-3-1. This is what I believe is a meta 4-2-3-1. It has enabled me to get 20-0 last weekend. That's why I had to really sweat at that, and that is why there is a rank 1 image on the thumbnail, because this is a rank 1 tactic in the 4-2-3-1. Now, before I get into it, disclaimer, it isn't the most exciting formation, and this version of it isn't the most exciting. It is my most consistent formation though. As someone that's been playing Ultimate Team since its inception, I have used 4-2-3-1 the most. Not initially, but after a few years when I figured out that this was the most versatile formation I could find and the most consistent for me, I have used this for years, and it is the most successful formation I have ever used. And I have used a lot, 19-1 and then 20-0. It is really good, and I used this version of the tactic 90% of the time. I do have an alternate one which is more attacking, which I will put out later, but this for me is the best 4-2-3-1 I have ever had. So let's get into the tactics. I always set it to defensive or ultra defensive. Right now I'm setting it to defensive. When we get into it, we want to have our defensive style unbalanced. It is the best for what we are doing here. This is a formation I would go to right at the start of the game. The reason for that is it allows me to be stable and secure while looking at what my opponent is doing, looking at how they are lining up and where they are attacking. This allows me to defend across the back and stifle the middle. You'll see why. The width I have set to 47, and the depth, this is low. Like, you can have it 39, you can have it up to 45. You see 45 changes how your defense plays. I like this round about 43 if I'm honest, because there's no moving out of your defensive shape, which is really nice. Offensively, I've used long ball, and long ball is absolutely brilliant if you're not an R1 trigger person. If you do not send your players on runs where they put their hand up and they're running in a straight line, if you don't do that, long ball is really good for you. Long ball will hamper you if you like to play out from the back though, because your players will run quickly, and if you take more than 3 or 4 seconds, you will find that you're inviting pressure, because even your second centre back will push up. So you're looking at longer range passing, and if you're defensive, your CDM, your centre backs don't have great passing, you're going to struggle with it a little bit. That's why I stay unbalanced, and obviously the direct passing, which is still broken this year. So balance, and direct passing, I don't move away from a lot. I do like slow build up, I do like long ball, but for this formation, for this particular tactic, balanced and direct passing. The width I have way down, between 35 and 39, really. Stick it at 37. I like this because it keeps the whole team in your attacking sense together. You have we have 3 cams, your left attacking midfielder and your right attacking midfielder. They will act as wingers, so I play winger type players there, quick, agile, really good on the ball, can cross. The reason for that is you want to try and isolate their fullbacks in that one-on-one situation. If you need more width, you can use hug the sidelines, and that will push those guys wider. Just the D-pad controls hug the sidelines. Players in the box, 6. Again, it's a really nice place. I like 6, it works out best. I have tried 10, and that definitely has its benefits, but for this formation and this certain tactics, I like to stick with 6. Corners, I'm on 2. Free kicks, I'm on 1. Again, personal preference, you do whatever you want there. In the formation of 4-2-3-1, you can see how I have it set up. I have Eusebio as my main striker, Zico in that central cam position. He's the most important because he creates the triangles on either side of him. Whether he's got the ball, looking for the ball, or just being a distraction, that player needs to be really good. Your left attacking mid and your right attacking mid, I have Hansen out on the left for those finesse shots that are still broken from outside the box. And I'm using Eto there at the moment because I just packed him. I wanted to try him out. Alexia, packed her. Absolutely fantastic box to box. Stick her in that more creative position. Kunde, again, just trying him out. Seems to be a really good CDM. Not brilliant on the ball, not brilliant passing. Don't know if he's going to stay. Grimaldo, great. Probably going to upgrade him. I'm not sure he's brilliant in the left back position. He might be more suited to centre midfield. Saliba and Van Dijk. I don't even need to say anything about those two. Kyle Walker, I'm going to do the Evo on him. And Cassius in goal. He's decent. He's just decent. Goalkeepers. I don't think I need to say anything about it. Instructions. So first, central striker. Eusebio is stay central, get in behind, stay forward. I want him there. He's the one that scores the most goals. He's in the goal scoring position. I want him right there. Zico, stay forward, get into the box for crosses. That's all. I want him there as well. Like I say, he is either the person that's on the ball or he is the distraction. Eto and Hansen in the left attacking mid and the right attacking mid, default. Just let them do what they're going to do. They're going to go forward, they're going to come back, they're going to be available for passes. Let the AI intelligence of them work. Just let them be there. In this variation of it, I want both my CDMs to be cut passing lane, stay back while attacking, and cover centre. Both of them. For this one. Kyle Walker, stay back and overlap, and again, Grimaldo, stay back and overlap. This gives you a solid back four with 2 extra sitting defensive midfielders. You're already on that fairly low depth, so you create a box with 2 fullbacks that are going to stifle any opposition player you come up against. Then you have your 4 up top that you want to be creative, fast and good on the ball. This formation, if you're sweaty and you want to really try hard, this formation will be the only one you need with that tactics, the only one you need to go to. If you start the game with this and you go 1 up, don't change. If you go 2 up, don't change. If you start the game with this and you go 1 down, don't change. You will get opportunities. If you go 2 down, change. I have another tactic that's more attacking, same kind of setup, but a little bit more attacking. I will show you that as well. That is what I change to if I'm 2 goals down, which does happen in Weekend League. Let's be honest. But for most of the game, 90% of the games I'm playing, I am in this formation and only this formation. Great formation. Give it a go. Let me know what you guys think. I'll show you some gameplay now so you just see how it plays. So here we go, finally got into a match. Oh, it's 5 at the back and alone. Brilliant. So, change into my 4-2-3-1. Here we go. So, straight from kickoff, you guys will be aware you want to just hold the ball, he says as he's giving it away, for as long as possible, just to watch what the opposition is doing. Play about with it, get the triangles. Boom. There you go. First goal. Players are moving into position, they're all over the place. It just flows nicely. Defensively, you're going to see here, he can run at me all he wants. I have 4 players back, minimum. What? How was that full? Kunde smashing him. Kunde very cheap actually in the market at the moment. This is actually my first game using Kunde after packing him yesterday. I always used him at right back this year. I didn't feel he was tall enough to be a striker. To be a centre back. Whoa, deflection. Oh, come on. I actually packed Eto from the SBC yesterday as well, so trying him out. Here we are. Oh, come on. You'll also notice I am greening a lot. I spent a year last year figuring out how to green time stuff because it is the most effective way of scoring. See how narrow my team is sitting there? Brilliant. So I've always got options. Go back into Alexia. Can't see anything. Oh, turn round. Eto's been nice. Zico's made a good run. Bring it back. Play it in. Graham. 2-0. And that'll be it. I hope you guys can see that this formation offers more than any other formation I've ever used. These tactics will help you. They'll boost your performances in Rivals and in Weekend League and anything else you're doing. I love these tactics. I've got more to come. I'm just starting these. Never published these before. I have given them to people that have used them and they've all loved them, but I will produce so many more. I've got an attacking variation that I want to give you guys as well. So if you go 2 goals down, you switch to this attacking variation. Keeps your players in the same position, tweaks what they do. And it's all about what they do. But please, give this tactic a go. Give this formation a go. Let me know how you get on with them. If they're going well for you, please let me know this. Remember, you didn't see me use hug the sidelines there. If you're struggling with the narrowness of the team going forward, you can use hug the sidelines and it will give you back those angles to do cutbacks and stuff. You'll also notice I don't think I use a skill there other than maybe ball roll. So if you're a skiller, you can unlock defences with those, but if you're not a skiller, this tactics works really well too. So please, give it a go, let me know how you got on. Thanks.